For that, we do want to get a weather update from Intercontinental Exchange's in-house meteorologist, Dave Margolin. Dave, it's great to see you as always, especially ahead of the holiday tomorrow. What can our viewers expect if they are planning to make that parade?
Hi, Kristen. Thank you. Well, it looks like, unfortunately, for portions of the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast, especially into southern New England, it's going to be a pretty stormy and cold Thanksgiving. We're seeing a low-pressure system that's going to be moving through the region, and it's going to bring a lot of cold rain, first into Pennsylvania and New Jersey, probably for the first half of Thanksgiving Day, and then move it into like the Boston, Connecticut area across the second half of the day. And north and west of those cities, in the suburbs, and especially across some of the mountain areas like the Poconos and Catskills, we're even going to see some snow.
Okay, good to know. Might impact some people's cooking schedules if they're planning on being outside. Dave, what exactly is behind the weather pattern this time of year tomorrow on Turkey Day?
Well, actually, this system represents the leading edge of the coldest air mass that we've seen so far this season. So after the passage of this storm, although it's going to be a lot quieter in terms of wintry weather, it's going to be a lot colder. So for the Northeast, most of the major markets, we're going to see probably into next week high temperatures in the 30s and 40s, nighttime lows in the teens and 20s, and even colder as you get out to the Midwest, like cities like Chicago and Detroit. For most of next week, probably high temperatures will remain below freezing with nighttime lows in the teens.
All right, good time to bundle up, maybe take advantage of some of those Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. Dave, based on what you're telling me, give me a rundown for the rest of the country as well in terms of what everyone else can expect outside of the parade goers this Thanksgiving holiday.
Well, thankfully, outside of the Northeast Mid-Atlantic area, it's going to be, in terms of wintry weather and rain and such, it's going to be relatively quiet. But again, we're going to see some of the coldest air mass, coldest air of the season for most of the country here. And it looks like it's going to be locked in for at least 5 or 10 days.
Interesting. And in terms of what else we can expect, as we do expect temperatures to drop, Dave, what is on your radar?
Well, I think the big question, especially in the commodity and financial markets, is how long is this cold weather going to last, right? And right now, as we talked about that, it looks like, it's going to be persistent for the next 10 days or so. As we get into the 11, 15-day period and beyond, it looks like the model guidance that we look at is kind of split on what's going to happen. We're seeing some of the guidance suggest a warming pattern as we get into the middle of December, while some of the other guidance, mainly the ECMWF guidance that the meteorologists look at, suggests it's going to be a colder pattern. So right now, it looks like, if you're thinking longer term into the middle of the month, it looks like right now a lot of uncertainty in terms of what direction we're going to be moving into.
Dave, holiday plans? What's on tap for you? Are you going to be outside in the rain in the Northeast here?
We're going to be right here. And if I'm lucky, I'm just outside the city. If I'm lucky, I'm going to try to find a little bit of time to sneak a little bit north and west so I can do some snow chasing.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Dave Margolin, great to see you as always. He is our in-house meteorologist at Intercontinental Exchange, the parent company of the stock exchange.